fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look. Seen enough? How are you doing? Quick look. Seen enough?
The free city? It's under siege?
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia. Orcs. Then let us be rid of them. Straight home now.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
What's happened?
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens...
And what talents?
Why you're fear...
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure Randalar has been particular, none remain free for long, but the army too is in disarray.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity.
So where does my skill with...
Though we may have the funds to buy, so we've been searching for a place where... And we believe we have found... The place was abandoned along...
And so...
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if...
Of course.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to... Even if I begin right now, so I'd better get... Try to clear the...
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney.
All right.
I'm sure you won't need...
Good girl. Time to fight.
This must have been a nice place once.
It will be again. It's over.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Bokla. Something the matter? Think quiet.
Those are our terms.
I shall.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes, but enough about him.
It's done.
You made quick.
I should go and let...
Don't let me keep. But Clive, don't tell. She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything.
All right. Eloise, I just got back from Cashlog. The village should be safe.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. But we shall
Well,
I'm not sure.
Ah, Clive.
you wanted to talk.
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister, he represents the Silver Peak.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, and they're still expanding. And judging by...
And you'd rather...
I would rather she... And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, but this was not the... I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man.
I have always been grateful, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to...
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can...
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need.
You know what you have to do. Clive, I fear that as you know, our time grows short. Before we part, I want you to know that...
Thank you. But his revenge...
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have...
But what of Lostwing?
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Ones that my comrades and I are sure, but there are those among us who can. I would place Lostwing, but a village home only to the frail and... And so, Clark, will you take them to your hideaway? That they might...
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not. The people I speak of have withdrawn to...
Understood.
Then the last of my preparations, and may Griga guide us.
Faster!
I can walk from here. Everyone. Quinton is... You can no longer guarantee your protection.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us will be We owe him our lives. So if he's saying we ain't safe in... And if that's what has to happen, then we get to...
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone?
They've gone with Master...
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quentin to... It ain't just the Black Shield's protected. They don't stand a chance against that thing. They're all gonna fucking die.
Sid! We can't let Quentin die.
All right. Where is this manor?
It's way over...
Promise us, Sid.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late. Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive, which is more than like they followed me without question.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. Don't let their sacrifice...
I won't.
Come on, then.
That isn't only a guard dog.
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for, just as I dreamed of all my plans. It was all for this. But what is? My faithful comrades.
Quentin.
Master Quentin!
You.
It's Lostwing.
What? Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. Quentin's not going to last long in there.
Then we finish this quickly.
I need to get back to Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the...
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange...
No, Master Quentin.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only I have nothing left.
What the heck are you on? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge.
But I prayed, and I prayed, and you did. Can't we just go back to how it was?
Your work ain't... We believed that you were the right man to lead us. And
Your village, maybe. So long as you...
But why? Why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
yeah, and all our comrades who... Lostwing weren't just a bit.
It was. And as long as we...
We can start again. Build a new Lost Wing.
One life ends, why just a village? What's to stop it?
That's the Master Quentin.
Please, Quentin. Well, after all. Permit me to withdraw. I will no longer...
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded.
A bottle or two of your finest red.
Of course. And I have a feeling that this year, if you don't mind...
I look forward to it.
Clive, just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians, well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems they're back now. I don't mind having a few, but we ain't got nowhere for him to bed down. Poor buggers. I'd build him a new barracks here, but where would I put him? Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people were...
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's been more and more, but there's only so many we can shelter. We can't keep cramming more and more people in, and that's what I...
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you...
Well,
Eastpool. It's been a long time.
It was a tragedy. And if any of us could have done anything, but what's done is done. And those who lived there...
I suppose you're...
The blight might be pressing in, but there's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it there. Nasty bastard. Would have sent someone to clear him out sooner. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call.
I do. Eastpool was once home to
And I know the men will... I've already shared a few thoughts with and I dare...
Of course.
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first. So, Wade.
And you, Lord Rossfield.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have...
That's right. I rather fear my men have been treading on her. And then there are the bearers. We need somewhere.
As can I, which is why I agreed to help.
That's very kind. With you beside us, we shall soon...
So?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. And rather less, thankfully. The road that a small force would suffice.
I'll head into Eastpool. You and the Guardians can make sure I'm not taken on a...
I can't ask you.
The Akashic are the...
Well, I shall summon my...
Shall I wait for you?
No need, my lord.
All right.
We shall see you there.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place, or face the consequences. That's the end of that, then. Well, maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes to... Any more surprises?
A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an...
We were.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind.
I would hope.
Your men will be bringing them. It might be best to send word for them to come right away.
Of course. Leave it with me.
Home. No.
That's all of them. Now to begin the important work of... It won't be easy. Especially not after... The masonry might still be sturdy enough. It'll take a bit of elbow grease.
So wait. If you don't mind.
Of course.
I'll let Martha know that if you need anything more...
And we will.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
Ah, Sir Wade told. What's all this about? On second thought, it'll only give me nightmares of me up.
I suppose it will be.
What else? Sir Wade said it. There's plenty bad happened to that place.
Did Wade say that?
Well, anyway, the poor souls might have made it. So the way I see it, if it's food or lumber...
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you.
I wanted to.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are. Come again. I may... More for ya.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires? Sounds like thunder.
You're late. I was starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things. They've been routed. leaders gather, there may still be survivors inside. Where are they? These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
Where is your master? What does he want?
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt. And now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Slaveman of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Muthos.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see. We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharn, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
As all the rest.
Joshua!
beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gale into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake. My boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself. boys. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Still alive, are you? Coin purse weighing you down? Is that all?
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want? Should last you a good while. Yeah, that should do you. Should last you a good while. Yeah, that should do you. Not bad, if I do say so myself. You can thank me later. Anything else?
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tones.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills...
Clive? Where the hell is it? They're all right. You lot don't do... Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
What will it be today?
How may I help you today?
Here's the latest information I have.
One must understand one's place in the world. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then do you think Mid's ship would ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it? Sid's best invention. Huh. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Well,
possibly.
Opus, unless you mean the orchestra, couldn't have been more than more. It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the lips. That battered old...
I think Sid may have hidden something inside.
Those two and their bloody treasure.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We definitely...
What's wrong with...
It's broken. Except... See?
And you had nothing?
Nope. We just wanted to listen to... So we pressed all the... Like this. See?
All right. Something caught.
Did you break? Can you fix it?
No, I mean. There. How about now?
You fixed it. Sid fixed. He more than fixed it. Yeah. New music.
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you. Sid showed it to me once. Said it was the stuff. Let's just hope it's the stuff.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some...
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye.
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. He did have the decency to leave a message with...
No, we're not the Prince's keepers.
I'd rather he did, much like yours, I suspect.
Ask me what, though I may be sometime.
Then at least...
And if that fails? Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him.
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was... So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got... And...
I'd speak to him. Well...
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to...
All right.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty.
Bloody hell, Clive.
That remains. August tells, and at the sight of it clearly ups.
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't... If it weren't the ring...
Yeah, what? It brought back some...
Memories of what?
There are things we'd...
And sometimes it...
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off... That ring you flashed was... We apprenticed to...
You've never mentioned...
Why would I? The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of bastards improved, though. More than I thought possible.
So it was a nice ring.
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is... I couldn't make anything even half that detail.
So what? You're an armourer, not a...
I'm the hideaways. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armour keeps you lot safe. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of mine, because the curse breakers deserve, and I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit?
I doubt it'd be
Then just this once, swallow your pride. Keeping the curse, provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? It's not like you'll be...
All right.
Magic. So?
In Dravozd, my old village.
Dravozd, eh? Just north of the fields of... Got that, Clive? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't...
Good luck with that. Ambrosia won't help me here.
The free sea is in the sea.
Good girl. Faster!
Don't go acting the hero.
Kicked out already?
No.
Why are the gates?
Chief's orders. Not that I'd have let you in, I suggest.
That's what I'm trying. You changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise. I'm here to see Zolt.
All right, just...
Yeah, I promise I won't.
Go on, then.
Much obliged.
So this is not much going on, is...
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have... Clive, you're good with people.
Hey, you ain't back in...
There's a river of bad. But if someone...
All right.
I appreciate it'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck.
But if we can't find the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your...
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting.
Then I suggest...
Didn't you apprentice...
So what if we did? Fuck! We're getting these bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the fort.
I'm a busy man, as you can... Oh, that prick. He's not wanted here.
All right.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something.
Let me guess.
As a personal...
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not off.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, what turned the village against you?
I left. There are two kinds of smiths in this world. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single, and the other kind, who are in it people like Zoltan, who's the kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats, and bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn up.
You didn't have to do...
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces.
It depends on how you look at it. There's got to be other ways of making fire.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, he saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with...
You know what I mean, though, right? What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have...
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the... Clive, Dravosh won't last long without its furnaces. So, Do you think it's time we shed Sid's the way I see it?
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. This place was your home. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. Let this be another Stravost will show the world. Wouldn't you agree? Or
when you put it, course.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch?
I know I'm off. I'll be needed building a furnace. Do us a favour and round up anyone.
All right.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will step. Luckily for us.
Time for a spot. Mistakes. Let's make this quick, shall we? This won't be easy.
Titan! Muhammad!
Finished.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
What's this all about, then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet coal's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of her. That there was my answer. Our secret for you. I've always envied. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment, no amount of sleepless nights at the... But he took all his talent. Is it any wonder?
The cinders would mean more.
I need to forgive him first.
Well, you know what they say. These things take time. Especially when they involve... But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in. I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off with that?
See that you both do.
All right.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, well, the whole village, everyone accepts up.
Oh, but that reminds me.
Pico Cinder, how'd you come by? And you're...
I'm sure.
Huh. Yeah. Every time you put on mail, there's no greater honour. I'm not about to go crawling back to... And if that helps save even a single life... What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? Sounds like I better get to work.
It's good to see you back on...
I don't know, but I'm great now.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are.
A little healthy
You're not wrong. It's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't... No use grumbling at Blackthorn's happy.
So what do I owe the honour? So, what'll it be? friend.
He's a surly soaker.
The realm's crops are all being harvested early for fear they won't grow under these skies.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morgan. With Morbles. I know. Morbles are... I believe that by graft the endeavor, I assure you...
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the white...
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you...
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
Clive! Don't be a stranger, eh?
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Let's go. straight home now. Right then. Definitely anything but ordinary.
Sid,
Here. What an amazing specimen.
When? It's just as I witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. Why, I dare say such a vine grower.
I'm glad I could be.
You've not only helped. Do you recall the extract with... I took a moment to distill some more. You must accept this...
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
She can't kick this. Glory to Griga. There you are.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but Clive, she hasn't left the... Will you talk to her?
I know better than to order.
Oh, thank you. I pray you have better luck.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, we owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. It won't be much longer. If I had the tears, I could ease his past.
How would tears?
Not my tear.
You wouldn't. There must be some...
Sometimes an easy death. You do well to...
We have all the ingredients. I can make them.
Just tell me what you...
There is a speak. Bring me one of their eyes. I'll make sure the other...
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
No use calling Ambrosia now. This is no time to ride. Rodriguez could have mentioned his spiders will be the size of curls. Hopefully one will be enough. Rodriguez.
Thank...
Is this what you...
Yes, it is. I'm loath to give a single dose, Styles, even. It may be a gentle. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light. Mid here.
Good.
Thank you, Daya. I'm...
He's gone. Thank you. And you, Clive?
Oh.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles. On the front lines of... I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world.
And the kindness Sid...
You know as well as I what a commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. I've no tears. I've seen too many. Something, and we need to...
And we will.
I hope so.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so... All done?
Clive.
What's this?
A chest, seeing as you're so reluctant.
I'm sure it will entire.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? I'll take that. Besides...
Who indeed?
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
All right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aina is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Thumb?
Only what the bards sing. And he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bullets! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me? Here they come!
Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
Behind you? I'll have you know, earthbreaking here. One struck fear into the heart of every man in the cliff.
us fast! I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers! Come on there! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next?
I thought it was caught up.
Sounds like a coffee here. Without the pay and outstanding banquet fare.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
For another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? A boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Those are my orders. No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate! New plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through an Odin's veins. These foes will not fall. They will.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it! Let's do the lot!
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye, and they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, you can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Great God of mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord. in Waloed. But any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye!
Do you feel that, Jill?
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. A bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigos gas!
Barnabas.
Hard port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
It's now or never. I'll find her.
Bloody hell! How to stop it!
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
There he is! He wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
That's the shepherd!
You came.
Get back.
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Good as far away as you can.
Clive, no!
Trust me, Jill.
We don't have to do this.
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you.
Defend yourself.
All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion led to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. And if our fates were so easily rewritten, we would not have seen them now. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Not see. Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us, it unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit one's unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods!
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. Each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. that we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Mid says Odin split the sea, but it's tall.
I struggle to...
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the after our brush with the Einherjar. We're to join him there when we're ready.
You sure that's wise?
Show me a city where that isn't true.
We're running out. We've done our best to shore up that still.
Let's hope so. I should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
Don't tell me we've run out of patio nuts and all.
So what do I owe the honour? The Sancthornian, do you? No scratches, right? That it? Fine, yeah. The Sancthornian, do you? Anything else? Trouble with your gear, or... Yeah, the weight of all the... Clever girl, that one. I'll keep the forge up.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will...
My Lord Marquis, that some of my fellow guardians...
It's true.
I have many when I was a child. I went to sea on Hannah after my...
Oscar.
But my training is...
I warned you I might rebuild.
Thank you.